And now, the story of the world's most brilliant gem. Naturally occurring silicon carbide. That's what we call moissanite. And believe it or not, we didn't know it existed until 1893 when this man was studying this crater and discovered these crystals. This was a remarkable, extremely rare mineral. And Henry Moissan thought, what if I can recreate these crystals in a lab? He certainly tried, along with a lot of other scientists. But it would be a full century later before researchers here developed and patented a process for creating silicon carbide. And this wasn't just a long sought-out breakthrough for gemstones. It also made possible significant advancements in semiconductors, LED lighting, extremely hard drilling tools, and a lot of other stuff. So why is lab-grown moissanite such a big deal? Well, let's start with its brilliance. Moissanite's chemical structure allows it to slow down, bend, and redirect light better than any other gemstones. On the refractive index, it measures a whopping 2.691. And then there's its toughness and durability. On the Mohs scale, it ranks second only to diamond in hardness and scratch resistance, meaning not only is it a tough gemstone, but one that can stand up to daily wear. And then there's the fire. Fire or dispersion marks a gemstone's ability to split light as it passes through the stone, making a rainbow-like effect. And in this department, moissanite outranks them all. Finally, moissanite requires no mining to reproduce. The crystals are grown in a controlled environment. Their origins are traceable and eco-friendly. They are gemstones that meet the highest environmental standards. And those are the basics of moissanite. Take an even closer look sometime. After all, it's the world's most brilliant gem.
Carborundum. But where did it come from? Meet Edward Goodrich Acheson, born in Pennsylvania in 1856. Edward was a bright student, but when his father died, he had to quit school and work to support the family. Yet he continued his education in the evenings, setting up electrical experiments. When he contacted Thomas Edison and tried to sell one of his battery designs, Edison hired him and sent him to Europe to install electrical systems. Eventually, Edward struck out on his own and tried to use electric heat to impregnate clay with carbon. What he ended up with was a lump peppered with small, shiny specks of a substance that he would later recognize as carborundum. Carborundum is silicon carbide, and though it can occur naturally, it is extremely rare. This is why Edward's discovery is so significant. By using his electric furnace to fuse clay and carbon, Edward managed to manufacture the second hardest substance known to man. Today, carborundum is used in dozens of industries. You can find it in ballistic vests, abrasives, disc brakes, and even as a coating for nuclear fuel. In 1926, the U.S. Patent Office named carborundum as one of the 22 patents most responsible for the industrial age.